Hi, friends. Welcome back to Live at the Roxy. Oh, I'm fucking frustrated today. I broke out in this fucking rash again all over my chest. It's just like I'm gone to the doctors. I've gotten my blood work done. I don't have a fever anymore. My throat is fine. I don't have COVID. I've gotten tested like 50 fucking times. It's just so fucking frustrating. Let me just take all my shit and unload it onto you guys right now. Here we go. Here's my shit. Now it's on you guys. Welcome back to Live with Roxy. We're going to have a hell of a show today. It's going to be a shortened show because I am going to a shoot after this, and then I'm actually going to an engagement party tonight. A social distanced outdoor, everybody in their own like corner engagement party. So it's going to be a big day for your girl Rocks. I already had to get like tested before and stuff. Kind of wild. 2020, am I fucking right? Whoa! What are we talking about today on this show, guys? Mostly just shit that came up in the last 24 hours. I was like, what? So I made a ridiculously alarming discovery about toilet seats. And I have to share it with you guys because it makes me look atrocious and like a disgusting ass bitch. But I'm thinking that if I didn't know this, there are people out there that are not aware of this. And it's my duty, pun intended, to let you guys know what's happening. This was just so alarming to me. I could not believe when I heard this last night. I was like, floored. So we're going to talk about toilet seats today on this show. On top of that, we're going to talk about rich people being like really out of touch. I don't mean rich people like, you know, your rich uncle who's awesome and gets what you're going through and is sweet to you. I mean like really fucking rich people. They're so out of touch. Jeffrey Katzenberg did the most like out of touch shit that I've fucking heard of. He's Quibi, and what he said to his employees when they were all losing their jobs was like, what? Also, there was another out of touch thing another rich person did. So we'll just talk about that as well. And then it's spooky season. We haven't been talking much about Halloween and things to be watching, but last night I watched a movie, and today and this week I've been watching this TV show. So I want to talk about things that we're watching during this time because we haven't been checking in on that at all. And all that and more as I fucking itch my chest off here live at the Roxy. So fucking itchy. My dad's like, why don't you take an Aveeno bath? And I'm like, you think I'm rich? I don't have a bath. I don't own a bath. I have a shower that is literally the size of my body. If you were larger than me, you couldn't stand in my shower. I live in a garage. What are we talking about, kids? What are we talking about? My shower is a little box, and I stand in it like this. And whenever I used to want like a nice shower or a luxe shower or like a bath, I would go to my grandparents, but I don't want to be in their shit right now. Anytime I go see them, I try to be very like outdoor, reserved. Like I can't just like be going to take baths at their place right now. Nightmare City. Isn't it fun when you just like check into somebody's show and you're like, oh my God, it's Saturday, weekend, living my best life. Let's just go see Live at the Roxy today. It's going to be so much fun. And then you come in and Roxy's like, rah, 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 rah. Rah, motherfucking da, 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 da. You guys are like, oh man, that is me. Sorry, I am she. This is what is going on with your girl Rocks today. Okay, what's going on in the chat right now? I see Janine Bryson here. What's up, Janine the Machine? She's saying hey to Jake. She's saying hey to Glenn, which means that Jake and Glenn must be in here also. Shout out to you guys. I see people talking in here. Sorry to Andrew. What's going on with Andrew? He just said Quibi sucked already. What'd I miss? Fill me in, guys. I have FOMO. I have chat FOMO. Oh, today was my cousin's funeral. I couldn't go. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry, Andrew. See, that shit's real shit. My shit's fake shit right now. I've got some real shit, but what I'm venting about today is motherfucking fake shit. Shit that, like, come on, rocks. Suck it the fuck up. You know what's real shit? Brett Hankinson, Miles Cosgrove, Jonathan Mattingly arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor for killing Breonna Taylor. All three of them. We're going to continue to say that here on the show. I think we decided today is day 223 of this show. So we're probably about 100 days into saying that about Breonna Taylor, but it's been since March 13th for Breonna Taylor. So justice for Breonna Taylor, will it ever be served? I don't know, but we're sure as hell going to keep fucking fighting for it. I cut this t-shirt today, guys. What do you think? It's like a little crop top. It says Star Wars on it. Word. Doing big things here at the Stryer household. Big things. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer or super chat. Let's start with the Streamlabs for today. Okay. Yesterday after the show, Texas Teacher put in a couple of Streamlabs. Let's see what Texas Teacher had to say. Texas Teacher said, clarification. They keep drug tests on campus due to the population. They had me pee in a cup. I know it will be negative because I'm clean and sober. My school has had issues with this in the past, and it's part of our morality clause. I'm glad I found an outlet for help. So regardless, I love everyone on the Rockstars and our leader. On the flip side, tomorrow I'll be speaking at a virtual conference over teaching. So I'm excited. This is huge for teachers. So teach other teachers. Well, Texas Teacher, however you got ratted out, I really fucking hope it wasn't this community. It doesn't feel like this community, but I'm so glad that the truth is you're clean and sober. So it doesn't matter. And not that it doesn't matter, but you know what I mean. I'm really happy for you that you're working your butt off. And I'm glad to hear about this teachers teaching teachers thing. You're awesome, and people could use to learn from you and your grace and respect and the way you carry yourself. So Texas Teacher for the win. Thanks for clarifying. Car in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says, hey, Roxy, I put my ballot in my Dropbox last week and it's already been counted. Woohoo! I live in Washington, so it won't change much probably, but it feels so great to vote. I also wrote letters through Vote for Forward, encouraging people in other states to vote. Just feels great being able to be politically active in a way that doesn't stress me out or anything. It's wild how close we are to the actual election. I know, it's crazy. And, I'm not one of those people who says things like, not my president, because I think that those things are actually incredibly harmful, because the truth is, if you're living in reality and you're living in the United States, he is your fucking president. So you can't just say things like, not my president, because just because you didn't vote for him doesn't mean he's not your fucking president. That's how the president of the United States is Donald Trump. That's a fact. So to say not my president shows like you're not living in this reality, which isn't helpful. So I've never been one to say not my president. I've been one to say hate this president, but not my president. So I haven't. But that being said, in the last 4 years, I haven't really worn anything. I have like American flag pants and American flag tops and all this stuff. And I haven't really been proud to be an American for a while. So I'm looking forward to November. I'm hoping that Biden pulls this off. I'm hoping that we show up, the rock stars, the people. And I'm hoping that I can wear my motherfucking American flag stuff and rep America again and not feel so ashamed to be a citizen of this country. Not that it's about my attire, but, wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be frickin' lovely? So you guys who don't live in the U.S., you guys can say not my president. If he's not your president, then he's not your president. But if he is your president, you can't just say not my president, because he is your president. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm happy for the election to be taking place too. Weston says, I disagree. It can also mean he hasn't earned the title. No, because that's not what that sentence means, Weston. Like, you have to live in this reality, which is, it's not, you can say doesn't deserve to be my president. You can say wish he wasn't my president. But if you are a citizen in the United States, he is your president. And to say anything else shows, and this is why the Democrats are often criticized, that you're not living on this earth. Like, you are not in reality. If you are like, well, because he hasn't earned it, he's not my president. No, that's legally and technically incorrect. But you can definitely say things like hate his policies, hate this president, don't like this president, don't feel like he should be my president, wish he wasn't my president. But I think it was so silly. Everybody, not my president. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Unless you don't live in this country. Sir Joker 40 in the super chat says, hey, Rox, condolences, Andrew. It's nice of you to say, Sir Joker. Rox, how are you feeling about Dan Murrell leaving? Also, thoughts on Leto's Joker, Leto in S-Cut. I'm finally a Patreon of the world. Stay phenomenal. Sir Joker, so many things to say here. Number one, how do I feel about Dan Murrell leaving? You mean Los Angeles, moving out of LA? Feel really sad about that. I wish that he wasn't gone, because I'll miss him, but I'm happy for him and Mara. And I think that, they got to do what is the right thing to do for them. Jared Leto, I did a whole show talking about that, but in general, I'm surprised that this is the move, but okay, I'll see what happens here with Jared Leto. And at this point, release the Snyder Cut. I want to see him make the movie he wants to make. So if he wants Jared Leto and Amber Heard all up in his movie, I guess that's the movie I'm going to be seeing. Patreon of the World Girls, thank you so much. Patreon.com/The World Girls. So excited for anybody who's a patron there. We have over 100 patrons already, which is fucking phenomenal and awesome. Sir Joker, I noticed that you, or there's like a Sir Joker _42, and then there's Sir Joker 40 in there. Did you sign up twice, or are there two Sir Jokers? Will the real Sir Joker please stand up? Thank you, Sir Joker, for that comment, though. Really appreciate it. Janine wants me to make a segue from Trump to toilet seats. It wouldn't be too fucking hard, because he's a total piece of shit. But, because that I can say. But still, he's my president. That is the truth. That is his title. He's president of the United States. I'll make this transition. Toilet seats. So this is something that I'm ashamed to admit. I'm 29 years old. No, I'm not ashamed that I'm 29. I'm ashamed to admit that this is knowledge I didn't have until being 29. And if you guys already have this knowledge, then you know how disgusting it is that other people don't have this knowledge. I think I have to cut this shorter. And if you don't have this knowledge, you're going to be disgusted by yourself and everybody around you. But we have to talk about it, no matter how gross it makes me look. Remember when I showed you guys my tongue and talked about my geographic tongue? And it's all patchy and shit. It eats at itself. And you guys were like, ew, that's disgusting. And I'm like, I know, but I talked to you guys about everything going on in life. This is one of those moments, but 5,000 times worse. Okay. So here's the deal. I have never in my life been a person who shuts the toilet seat before they flush. I actually don't think I ever thought much about a toilet seat. To be perfectly honest, I've only ever used a toilet seat when I wanted to sit on the toilet. Like, if my sister and I are hanging out and she's going to shower and I'm still talking with her while she's showering, I'll put the toilet seat down and talk to her. Or if I'm getting ready in the morning and I'm, putting on my socks in the bathroom for some reason, I'll put the toilet seat down to sit on it. The only reason I've ever used the toilet seat is as a toilet seat, like as a seat. I've only ever used a seat as a seat. I have never used it for what it is made to be used for, which is something that I had no fucking idea about. And don't fucking lie to me. Not all of you guys knew about this either. I feel like I could vomit for the rest of my life. When you go to the bathroom and you don't close the toilet seat when you flush, literal shit, like bacteria and feces and all of the things, fly into your bathroom and attach themselves to whatever is around. Your toothbrush, your towel, your clothes, all of your fucking stuff. All of your stuff. Everything. In the air. And then it's on your clothes. And then you leave the bathroom and you bring the shit on your fucking shirt. and on your hands and on your skin, and you pass it on to other fucking people. I'm not fucking with you guys. A lot of you guys in here seem like you are aware of this. A lot of you guys seem like you know this. It's called toilet flumes, I think is the word. Toilet flumes. So if you don't put the lid down, when you flush, everything fucking goes everywhere. Tell me, be honest with me, guys. I'm being honest with you on air too. It's going to be over 1,000 people that see this. Send bunnies if you were not aware of fucking toilet flumes. Send bunnies. Send bunnies. And so in public bathrooms where there are no toilet seats, they're fucking disgusting. Like I've always in public bathrooms, I only flush with my foot. I wash my hands for over 20 seconds. I touch fucking nothing. I only squat. Like I'm already fucking afraid of public bathrooms. But you guys know I'm a complete germaphobe. And this is something I was not aware of. And I know you guys, if nobody's sending bunnies, then you guys are fucking lying too. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Ben. You guys are the real ones because you guys know what's up. Spidey sent poop. I don't know whether that means he knew or not. Rob sent bunnies also. Guys, this is a real fucking thing. You have to close the toilet seat every single time you flush. John sending bunnies. Weston sending bunnies. Guys, this is like, and they say that actually the reason it's okay that we don't is because apparently it boosts our immune systems to have fucking shit everywhere. Which, like, that's disgusting within itself. That there's, like, fecal matter in the fucking air. And that's healthy for us because of how unhealthy everything fucking else is. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you right now and later. I'm helping you guys for the rest of your lives. This was told to me by my friend Haley J yesterday. And I'll never fucking flush again without closing the toilet seat. I don't know why I never questioned why is there a lid for the toilet. I feel like a nasty ass bitch. It's all over my body, guys, and yours too. And when I tell you it's on your toothbrush, it is in your toothbrush. Like they say that if you do leave the toilet seat up, they swipe your toothbrush and there's fecal matter in there. So everybody's buying a new toothbrush. Everybody's flushing with the fucking toilet seat down. Wash your fucking towels if you haven't been doing it. Like all the things. You got to fucking figure this shit out. This is like a huge deal. And I started Googling it and it was fucking everywhere. Like everyone's talking about this. They've been leaving us out of the conversation. Seems like half of you guys were aware, but half of you guys were not aware. So I had to do this for the people. This is for the people. I'm a person of the people. No matter how gross it makes me look. I had no idea I was supposed to be closing the fucking toilet. Just horrible. Awful. Brutal. Ugh. Channel says, every time you smell a fart, you're inhaling fecal matter. Ugh. No. Legaltland says, on a side, you should change or disinfect your toothbrush regularly too. Hygiene. That's totally true also. Yup. Fucking gross. We a bunch of nasty ass bitches. It's crazy. So I had to let you guys know about the fucking fecal matter. You didn't think I was going to go there today, did you? But I did. That shit's gross. The more you know. All right, we can move on from that topic. Let's talk about really rich people. Because why not? Just keep making ourselves feel like poor, sad people. Really rich people are super out of touch. And this comes out all the time. But this Jeffrey Katzenberg thing was truly like, woof, what? So nothing against Jeffrey Katzenberg. It's really, I actually hear lovely things. But he's the founder of Quibi. And apparently he told his staffers when they announced that they were losing their job that they should all go listen to a song from the movie Trolls. Like in order to move on from losing their job, you know, like not being able to pay their bills, not being able to take care of their family, being incredibly, incredibly concerned for their future. He's like, no, I got you guys. I got you. There's this song. No, it's like a dope song, guys. This is like a dope song. It's a song for everybody. And it's from Trolls. And it's going to make you feel like so much fucking better. Guys, like, no worries. I know you were stressed, but don't be stressed. There's a song from Trolls. And like, it's great. So you're good. What? Like, why when you get really rich do you no longer remember how to speak to people? The song is called Get Back Up Again. It's an Anna Kendrick performed song. Trolls was that movie, the animated movie from 2016, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. And it's a song about getting back up again. I'm not saying that it's not a good song. I'm not saying that listening to it won't put anybody in better spirits. I'm just saying when you lose your job and your livelihood and we're in a global pandemic and you have a family or you're trying to take care of yourself or your health insurance is gone now, like all of these things, and somebody's like, yo, it's chill. There's a song out there. It's just like, are we fucking kidding? Here's what you say. This fucking sucks. I started this company because I really believed in it. Quibi should have been a much bigger success. Nobody could have ever predicted that this global pandemic was coming. Well, actually, people could have predicted it, but that's a different story. People couldn't have predicted that it would have been coming now the way that it did. And because we were a network that was about quick bites when people were on the go, this didn't fucking work. You guys did the most amazing job you possibly could. I would love to refer and recommend you anywhere else you want to go. I loved working with you guys. This is not your fault. Nothing you guys did made it so that this company failed. And I know what a tough time you guys have ahead. And it's really unfortunate that this didn't work out. And I'm so sorry for what you guys are losing right now. That's what you say. You say, this fucking sucks. You acknowledge that it fucking sucks. You try to do anything you can to make them feel heard and seen and cared about and like it's not their fault. You don't tell them there's this like kids movie song. You got this. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. What? It's just so stupid. It's just really like, are you kidding? And no, Legal, it's not that most bosses are that nice, but like, that's what I'm saying, because when you have power and money, you become weird and like not a person. Like, why can't you just stay being a person even though you're fucking rich? Be a human being. Like, no matter if, hopefully one day I get fucking loaded. But I'm never going to only have friends that are loaded. So I'm always going to know how to talk to people in all different positions because my people are my fucking people. Like, just stupid. And then I saw this article today, which is a little different, but sometimes I feel like newspapers and like people at the top that are pitching these things are so fucking out of touch because this is from the New York Times. And the article's called What It's Like to Be Out of Work in America. And it has nothing to do with the article, which I'm sure was well written. I didn't read it. And it has nothing to do with anything other than like, people don't need to read about right now what it's like to be out of work. We're all out of work. Like what? And this is coming out in America. It's like, it's like releasing like what it's like to be living through World War II. During World War II. It's like people reading that are like, bitch, I know what it's like to live through World War II. I'm living through World War II. This is like what it's like to be unemployed. And I guess there's a lot of people who are still employed, and those people probably read the New York Times and probably like, oh, that sounds awful. But it's like all of us. I mean, there's so many fucking unemployed people right now. What it's like to be struggling in America during this time. It's got to be like 95% of us that are fucking struggling right now. So it just seems so like asinine to me. I don't know how you guys feel, but those are my brief thoughts on rich people and out of touch people just in general. So there's that. Darth says, I hope I become a rich guy one day. I'm so used to living check to check that if there were if we're win, what's this say? That if we're win $10 million, so probably if you were to win, I'd probably hand out a bunch of money to charity and family and shit. I know. But those aren't the people who get money usually. There are totally articles about what it was like to live in poverty during the Great Depression. Sarcasm, totally. It's just like, what? What it's like to not have a job in America right now. I know what it's like. And so do you guys. What? You guys are mad fucking annoying. Not you guys at home. You guys, the newspapers who have a job writing this. The people who are writing this are employed. So, fucking annoying. Maybe everything's getting on my nerves today. That's just the motherfucking truth. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer as I talk about not having a job and you guys not having jobs. Let's see if we can continue to support one another. I'll support you guys by showing up here every single day. You support me financially if you can, and emotionally if you can do that too. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs. Glenn is my boy. Hello, Roxy. Thanks for giving us a short show today. The rash returning sucks. Hopefully it'll go away. You'll feel better ASAP. Engagement party. Nice. Enjoy it, RJ. Stay safe and be well, everyone. Peace, love, bunnies, and hugs to you all. #smash cancer. Fuck yeah. Cheers to Kevin Smets, the smasher. The engagement party is interesting. Actually, the girl, one of the women getting engaged, has been one of my close friends since we were like 13. And she needed a projector because they're projecting the Dodgers game outside. And so she stopped by this morning to pick it up. And so there's going to be 16 family members there for a dinner first. And they all got tested. And then there's going to be 10 of us who come for drinks afterwards. But it's a massive backyard and it's going to be projected and no food for afterwards, just like drinks and everybody with masks. And like everybody's in like designated areas, apparently. Still makes me a little nervous, but I'm going to make sure I keep my distance. And we've been really close for a very long time. So, yeah. And I also love her and her, I was just going to call her wife, but what's that word? Fiance. I love the two of them. They're such a great match. And so I just want to show up and support the fuck out of them during this time. But yeah, I did just get tested and I'll probably get tested afterwards and I'll make sure I stay my distance and all of that stuff. You guys are all saying smash cancer in here. And I love that. You're saying screw cancer also. That too. That definitely too. So thank you, Glenn, for your wishes. Always. You're the fucking best. You the fucking best. You the best. The best I ever had. The best I ever had. Okay. And the last little bit on this show, let's kind of talk about what we're watching right now. It is October. It is spooky season. It's going to be a really strange Halloween considering the fact that we can't really do anything. For those of us who live in cold weather areas, there's not like you can't really go outside too much for Halloween. For those of us who live in warm weather areas, I guess there could be like small outdoor social distance gatherings, but I have no plans right now. I don't even have a Halloween costume for the first time ever. So one of the only things we can really do to celebrate is the things that we can watch. And Halloween movies are some of the best movies there are. Just same thing like Christmas. Some of the holidays get great movies and Halloween's one of them. What's kind of cool about Halloween watching is that anything that is a horror movie or horror TV show counts as fucking Halloween, which is wild because you don't have to mention Halloween. You know, it's not like there's a Christmas movie that's just like about love. It's always Christmas movies about Christmas. Halloween movies, it could have nothing to fucking do with Halloween. And it's considered a Halloween movie because it's a horror movie because this is a spooky season. So that's kind of cool. Last night, I rewatched Hocus Pocus. I usually watch it every year. It's one of my favorite watches for Halloween. I think it's great because it's spooky, but like kid spooky. So it's pretty fun to watch. It's a little dated at this point, but I love that. You know, like what was hot at the time, what was cool at the time. Sarah Jessica Parker for the win every time. Bette Midler as well. And it was fun to like kind of look up as I was watching. Where are they now? So Hocus Pocus is always a favorite. For TV shows, Lovecraft Country was fucking amazing. I will say I wasn't that impressed with the ending, but the show was so phenomenal that I'm really into it. And because of you guys, I finally started watching The Haunting of Hill House. I am 6 episodes in now. That show is phenomenal, and I highly recommend if you haven't seen it to watch it in October. And I'm hearing The Haunting of Bly Manor is equally as good, so I will be watching that this month as well. Then there's movies that aren't really horror, but I love to watch for Halloween time. And that the number one on that list is Mean Girls. Anything that's got Halloween stuff inside, I feel like counts as a Halloween movie. And, you know, duh, I'm a mouse. So I'm big into watching Mean Girls during this time as well. Often I'll watch my favorite thriller, which is The Sixth Sense. I really enjoy that film. Every time I watch it, I feel like you spot new things and whatever it is. Once you know, you know. So those are some of the ones that I am really into during spooky season. Let's see what you guys are checking out right now. So a lot of people saying Haunting of Bly Manor, totally. Let's see. Lovecraft ending was bad. Yeah, I don't really get what happened there. Andrew put a bunch of things. Van Helsing, Zombieland, Shaun of the Dead, Young Frankenstein, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is a cool one too. I actually was just putting folding my Ghostbusters shirt. Wait, what is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein? I don't even think I've ever seen that Abbott and Costello film. Is that? Tell me more. Janine the Machine, our amazing Janine, says, been watching a Halloween/horror flick every day this month. Just went through the whole Friday the 13th series. See, that's so fun, especially for those of us who are alone right now. Coraline, great call. What do you guys think? Is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? If you guys are with me, you watch it both seasons. But to me, Nightmare Before Christmas is totally a Halloween movie. It's totally a Halloween movie. And I love it so fucking much. It hurts. So good. So good. All right. The Innocents. Same story as Bly Manor, but better. I don't know The Innocents. Where is that, Melissa? I love, if you guys are watching this after the fact, in the comments, leave what you're watching for spooky season. So that we can all learn from each other and see what some of the best ones, some hidden gems even might be nice. Doing a watch along of Monster Squad tomorrow with my co-host Morgan. He's never seen it. Oh, that's so fun. Hell yeah, for Monster Squad. That's great. Janine, when and where can everybody find that? Okay, has anyone here seen Sleepwalkers? No, Ben, I have not. Love hearing about new movies though. Weston said I haven't seen that Abbott and Costello one since I was small. Since I was a small one. That's what I call a wee one. Wow, these are crazy ones from Legal. Fade to Black, Mutant, and Robo Vampire. What is Fade to Black? Did I miss it? I want to hear more about these ones. All right, in the super chat, Glenn Caesar says, it's not Halloween, but could we get a watch-along review of The Mandalorian 2 on Patreon, or maybe The World Girls Season 2 debuts on Friday? I know it's kind of crazy that it does. Yeah, I definitely am going to be doing Talking Mandalorian because I love it. Maybe that would be a good thing for the Roxy Stryer Patreon, possibly for the World Girls one as well. I'll talk to the girls and see. That's a good call. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for Mandalorian. It's not fully spooky season stuff, but, you know, it's like adventure-y and costumey and fair enough. Can't believe that finally Halloween is on a fucking Saturday and we're in quarantine. We're in lockdown. It's so stupid and crazy. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Jake Yacovetta, my amazing Jake in here says, sometimes you think you know who you are. I tend to think I have myself mostly figured out, but I learned today that I'm a nasty ass bitch. Jake, you're with me. I know. I'm a nasty ass bitch too. I did not know. Janine, did you know about the fucking toilet flumes? Did you know? Be honest. You guys, in the comments afterwards, be honest with yourselves. For those of you who are like, of course I knew about the toilet flumes. Did you? How often do you really flush the toilet with the seat down? And if you didn't know, are you going to change your ways? Because now we have no excuse to be a nasty ass bitch. Like now we have to be not nasty ass bitches, you know? And this isn't like nasty woman, like Hillary Clinton, bomb ass nasty woman. This is nasty ass bitch. Like, no, she's a nasty ass bitch. Like, no. You know? You feel me, guys? Rename your tears. I'm a nasty ass bitch. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. John Trink says, be bitter. I can't help it. I didn't know. Nobody told me. Does that mean I have no real friends? Any last minute Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Otherwise, we are getting out of here. For the 90 of you guys who are watching this live right now, please thumbs up this video. Leave a comment after. Let me know what you're watching for spooky season. Also, let me know, did you know about toilet flumes? Don't fucking lie. Don't lie. We don't like liars here. We do not. Okay, this is what Janine says. Knew the lid was there to minimize splashes, but didn't realize literal shit could get all over everything. LOL. Literal shit. Like, guys, look this shit up. It's nasty. I watched videos of like particles and shit. And animation videos of it. This was like a good hour and a half chunk of my night last night. I still haven't watched Borat 2. I will watch it so we can talk about it. I'm hearing very good things. I hear it's not as good as the first Borat, but what the fuck could be. And I'm excited to watch Rudy Giuliani make an ass of himself. So there's that. All right. Much love to my homies. Wish me luck on my shoot. Wish me luck for this engagement party. I'm going to be as distant as possible. I'm wearing that mask. I'm covering myself. I don't even know. What do you guys think you're supposed to get somebody for an engagement party? Hard to tell. All right. Love you guys lots. Bye. I wasn't ready to close out the stream. Now I am. Be safe. Be smart. Make your bed. And for the love of God, close your motherfucking toilet seats.